Good evening and welcome to the island for tonight's matchup between the Junction City Brigade and your Kingman Islanders. For the starting lineups, first off for the visiting Brigade. Leading off the left fielder, number 3, Gabe Yonto. The center fielder, number 11, Tyler Metz. Batting third, the shortstop, number 32, Peyton Fergans. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 38, Kyler Horseman. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 20, Braden Harple. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 21, Ian Woida. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 10, Gannon White. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 6, Jackson Harding. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 2, Jackson Summers. Starting on the mound for the Brigade, number 29, Mark Hoffman. And now, the starters for your hometown Kingman Islanders. Leading off, the catcher, number 15, Garen Plummer. Batting second, the left fielder, number 19, Owen Schmidt. Batting third, the center fielder, number 14, Hayden Oviatt. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 40, Luke Clayton. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 11, Matt Bowie. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 1, Carter Helm. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 24, Kyle Reese. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 16, Blake Koss. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 3, Nash Ray. Starting on the mound for the Islanders, number 29, Colby Arnsdorf.
Are you live on that right there? I need to call.
Leading off for the Brigade, left fielder, number 3, Gabe Yonto. Yonto comes to the plate 1 for 3 with 2 RBI yesterday. Arnsdorf on the mound. His second appearance on the season. That pitch misses. Ball 1. That one swung on, fouled away. Count even. Yanto from South Bend, Indiana. Tends Indiana Southeast. Count even, 1-1. Swung foul. 1-2 the count. Time called. Arnsdorf, the hometown pitcher, just graduated a little under a month ago from Kingman. I pitch outside, ball 2. That one misses. Count runs full. That one in the dirt for ball 4. The center fielder, number 11, Tyler Metz. Yanto walked a couple times yesterday. Starts off the game today with another one. So runner on first, nobody out. Here, top of the first inning, no one scored yet. Ball upstairs. Arnsdorf heading into today. Throws a pickoff there. Not in time. Arnsdorf heading into today. 2 2/3 innings of shutout baseball. 3 strikeouts to, I guess, now 2 walks after that lead off there. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Excuse me, that's strike 1. Inside. 2-1 the count. A pitch. Misses. 3-1. Metz was 0 for 3 with a couple of walks yesterday. Had a couple RBI as well. Runner goes, swing high, fly ball back into the infield. Reese gonna run out into shallow right, and it's gonna be dropped. Throw to second base, and no play. And just defensive miscues for the Islanders allows Metz to get on. The shortstop, number 32, Peyton Fergans. So now 2 on, nobody out here, top of the first. Fergans was 2 for 3 yesterday. Or excuse me, a couple days ago. Should have been yesterday, but rain canceled this game that was supposed to happen last night. Brought it to tonight. A lot of really bad storms throughout the state, throughout the pretty much the entire Plains region. That hit high into left field. Looks like it goes foul. Sliding catch by Schmidt out in left field. Gets the first out. That first out of the inning is brought to you by Kingman Hardware. Now at the plate, the right fielder, number 38, Kyler Horseman. Horseman comes to the plate 2 for 4 with an RBI the other day. Caught myself that time. I pitch. In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Now Arnsdorf has Horseman down 0-2. Gonna take a step off, try and show the runners that he still knows they're there. A pitch, swung on, driven out into center field. Couple steps back, caught by Oviatt out there. And, ooh, runner was just a little bit off. Bianto went just a little bit too far there. Was able to get back in time as the ball was misplayed. First baseman number 20, Braden Harple. Harple 1 for 3 the other day with a double, a couple walks, and a couple RBI. 2 runners on, 2 out. No scores here, top of the first inning. That one misses for ball 1. That one. In there. Count even. The 1-1 from Arnsdorf. Down and in. Delivery to Harple. Swing, foul tip. Caught.
Come on, Colby.
That's strike 2. There was an extra strike on the board that would have been the inning for the Islanders. A pitch. Just misses.
Adjustment.
Scoreboard all lit up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. No runs scored here in the top of the first. There's 2 runners on. Arnsdorf steps up. Delivery. Swung on, grounded to first. Bowie plays it. Throw back to Arnsdorf. In time! So the Islanders strand 2, and they'll have a chance to hit here in the bottom of the inning. Leading off for the Islanders, number 15, Garen Plummer.
Hoffman is the starter on the mound for Junction City. Comes out of Clay Center. He was the 4A Pitcher of the Year his senior year of high school. That pitch misses. Plummer was 2 for 3 on Monday. Outside. 3-0 count. Rio to Plummer. Catches the outside edge. 3-1. 3-1. Lined right back to the shortstop for the first out. It's a good swing, just unlucky location. The left fielder, number 19, Owen Schmidt. Schmidt was 1 for 4 with an RBI on Monday. He'll take that pitch. For 1-0. In there for a strike. Nobody on, 1 out here. Bottom of the first inning, 0-0 is the score between Junction City and Kingman. Ground ball to second base, throw to first in time. The center fielder, number 14, Hayden Oviatt. Oviatt, a late addition to the Islanders roster. Just played his first game yesterday, or excuse me, on Monday. We can pretend it was yesterday, can't we? Islanders didn't play yesterday. I don't think days that the Islanders don't play even count as days. A 1 pitch, fouled back. Oviatt had a nice debut with the Islanders, 2 for 4 with a double. Obviously, game did not go well for the Islanders team as a whole. They lost 15-4, got run ruled in 7 innings. They were down 15-0 at one point. As that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. That will retire the side and bring us to the second inning. The third baseman, number 21, Ian Moida. First pitch. Catches the inside edge, strike 1. That pitch misses. Woida, a player from Kansas City, Kansas Community College, as he swings and misses for strike 2 there. 1 for 4 the other day against the Islanders. That was his 1 hit so far this season. He's 1 for 10. Ground ball goes foul. Count remains 1-2. Leadoff hitter here in the top of the second inning. Scoreless tie, 0-0 still. Woida was good at KCC. 350 average, 446 on base, slugged 544. He'll take that one for ball 2. Count even now. That one swung on, hit high into shallow center field. And it's dropped by Reese. That'll be an error. And again, the leadoff man for the Brigade on base. The designated hitter, number 10, Gannon White. White, a sophomore from Cloud. Takes ball 1. It's 1 for 3 with a double on Monday. Also drew a walk and had a couple RBI. Strike 1 called. That was the second pitch of the at-bat. The 1-1 from Arnsdorf. Swung on, grounded to second. Throw to second in time, and they're not going to throw to first. So fielder's choice gets 1 out. That first out of the inning is brought to you by Kingman Hardware. Now up to the plate for the Brigade, the catcher, number 6, Jackson Harding. Arnsdorf deals. Strike 1. One on, one out here, top of the second inning. No runs have come across yet for either team. Inside. Count even at 1. Harding is 0 for 4 on the season with a walk. Pickoff attempt. He's safe. That one misses. Talked a little bit about how Arnsdorf is a hometown guy from Kingman. He was dominant at Kingman High School. He had 211 career strikeouts, as there's a steal attempt, and he's going to be in there as that ball was in the dirt. Arnsdorf played for the Islanders last year, had 5 strikeouts and 1 run allowed in 2 innings, 2-2 the count. Runner goes, pitch inside, throw is not in time. Count runs full and a runner 90 feet away with just 1 out. A pitch, swung on, hit high. And it's going to drop in the shallow outfield again. And a run comes home. And a runner remains on base as Harding goes to first. Jackson Summers comes to the plate. Pickoff attempt, no. 2 for 3 with a couple doubles. 3 RBI for Summers in game 1 of the series. He has a couple steals on the season. That one misses. The 1-0. Misses. 2-0 count. 1 on, 1 out here, top of the second. 1-0 Brigade lead. Catches the outside edge, strike 1. That pitch swung on, tipped. Count even at 2. A pitch outside. Count runs full. Plummer was ready to make a throw over to first, back pick. The runner, no good. That pitch misses somewhere. And there will be 2 on with 1 out.
Keep working.
Pitch. Foul tip, strike 1. Yanto at the plate. He walked his first time up. That pitch misses it down and away. More away than it was down. Bunt attempt. He's going to pull it back. Ball 2. The 2-1. Outside edge, strike 2. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the second, Brigade lead 1-0, or 2-2 count to Gabe Yanto. Arnsdorf delivers, fouled off. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. A pitch. Swung on, grounded foul. Count stays where it is. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I like teasing.
That pitch swung on, line to base hit. Runner gonna round third, comes home, and it's gonna be cut off by Bowie. Another run scores.
Keep working, Bowie.
2-0 the score. The center fielder, number 11, Tyler Metz. A pitch. This is down low. Two on with 1 out. Metz reached on an error his last time up. That pitch, strike, throw to third base, double play. Or excuse me, got ahead of myself. But an out recorded at third base, that's huge. Batter's still in there. You're allowed to have more than one strike in at bat. You get 3 of them. And he's going to use just one of them as he'll swing and drive that one into left field. Another run comes around. He's going to try and slide into second. He's going to be out there. I do think the run comes home. It does. So the Brigade come across with 3, but back-to-back, not even back-to-back plays, just the same batter at the plate. Islanders record 2 outs. Brigade lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Luke Clayton is going to lead off the second inning for the Islanders after they went down in order in the top of the inning, or the first inning. A ground ball to the shortstop, throw to first in time for the out. The first baseman, number 11, Mac Bowie. Bowie comes to the plate. He's 1 for 4 on Monday. Hit a 2-run home run. He'll pop that one up into foul territory. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. If that's still within grabbing range, please bring it back to the dugout. The 1 to Bowie. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That pitch misses outside. Nobody on, 1 out here. 1-2 the count to Mac Bowie. Hoffman deals. Swing. Hard ground ball goes foul. Pitch. Downstairs. Count even at 2 now. A ground ball up the middle, and that will be the Islanders' first hit of the day. Bowie comes through with 1 out and gives the Islanders offense a sign of life. The right fielder, number 1, Carter Helm. Helm, another one of those hometown guys. Pitch down low. Helm is having a really good year so far. 455 average. Has a home run, hit a double on Monday. Up 2-0 in the count. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That pitch miss. 3-1 the count. That pitch, swing and a miss. Count runs full. Runner on first with 1 out. 3-0 Brigade lead here, bottom of the second inning. Hoffman deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So a battle from Helm as he takes all 3 balls that he's allowed to take without getting to first base, but he swings and misses 3 times, and that's a strikeout. The second baseman, number 24, Kyle Reese. A pitch. Inside, ball 1. Reese is 0 for 6 so far on the season, but he does have a couple walks. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1. Pitch in there for strike. 1-2 the count. 1 on 2 outs here, bottom of the second. Brigade lead 3-0. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it for the second inning. Brigade are able to withstand the hit from Bowie, and Junction City leads it 3-0. Fergans comes to the plate. He flew out into foul territory his first time up. That one's in there, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Grounded to first base. Bowie has it. He'll take it himself and get the first out. That first out of the inning is brought to you by Kingman Hardware. The right fielder, number 38, Kyler Horseman. Takes strike 1. Horseman flew it out his first time up. One driven into foul territory. Leaping play against the fence wasn't enough. And Schmidt is making foul territory over in left field look like a play place with the amount he's jumping all around over there. The 0-2 from Arnsdorf. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. Throw to first. Not in time. It's just going to roll over to first.
Good stop.
An infield single for Kyler Horseman. The first baseman, number 20, Braden Harple. Harple grounded out to Bowie's first time up at first base. In their first strike. Ground ball. It's going to be a base hit into right field. And the runner moves over to third. So now runners on the corners with one out here. Ian Woida comes to the plate. Reaching on an error after he popped up to the shallow outfield his first time. That pitch in the dirt, ball one. Runner goes, throw, well in time. That'll be the second out, as I think he was caught before he even started stealing.
One more here.
That pitch swung on, fouled back.
I was K1-2.
1-2 the count. That one down low. Count even. Twos all over the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the third inning. Junction City leads it 3-0. That pitch swung on. They're not going to say he fouled it, so a drop third strike, and the strikeout is completed over at first base. And that will retire the side.
The third baseman, number 16, net Blake Koss.
Koss comes to the plate. He'll ground that one back to second base. The throw in time for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 3, Nash Ray.
Ray was 1 for 4 on Monday. Looks to lay down a bunt. It goes foul. Nobody on, 1 out here. Bottom of the 3rd inning. That pitch in there. Strike 2. Brigade lead at 3-0. Allen misses, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Pitch misses. Count moves to 2-2. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by the shortstop. Throw made by Fergens, and that's going to be the 2nd out.
Just a reminder to kids 12 and under, you can run the bases after this inning is done. The catcher, number 15, Garen Plummer.
Plummer made good contact his first time, just lined out to the shortstop. And he'll go right back to the shortstop. Fergens has it again, and another ground out. And the Islanders go down in order for the 2nd time in 3 innings. We'll move to the 4th.
The designated hitter, number 10, Gannon White.
White grounded into a fielder's choice. It's not an option this time. His first time up, he grounded out, and the fielders went to second. A bunt laid down, fielded by the 3rd baseman, not in time. A good bunt, and he'll have a bunt hit.
The catcher, number 6, Jackson Harding.
So now with the runner on, Harding comes to the plate. He had a single his first time up. Arnsdorf deals. Ball is inside, ball 1. Something about both starting pitchers today, they both wear number 29. That doesn't really amount to anything. I just thought it was neat. Count even 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, driven into left field, and Schmidt is right there to record the out.
The second baseman, number 2, Jackson Summers.
Summers took 4 balls and walked his first time up. 1 out here. Top of the 4th inning, Brigade lead it 3-0. They have a runner on first. Back pick did not get him. It was really close. Nice slide at first base. Plumbers tried a couple times to get a runner over at first base when they get a little bit too far off. Has not worked yet. That was about as close as he got. It was pretty close over there. Time called by Summers. Count 1-0. Pickoff attempt. Not even close. The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes. Throw. Oh, he would have got him. Kicked off the glove of Nash Ray over there at shortstop who came over to make the play. Throw might have been just a little bit high. 2-0 the count. So now a double play out of the question. At least a ground ball double play in the traditional sense. A line out over to shortstop, and now 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. Gabe Yanto comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. That pitch misses outside. The 1-0 runs too far the other way. That one runs inside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on second here. Top of the 4th inning. Junction City leads it 3-0. That one misses. Pitch from Arnsdorf. Upstairs, ball 4. First base was open with 2 outs. And Yanto will take advantage of that and take his base. The center fielder, number 11, Tyler Metz. Metz 1 for 2, but he's been on base twice. He reached on an error his first time up. Hits that one hard and high into shallow left field. And it's going to be caught by Ray over there for the 3rd out. 3-0 heading into the middle of the 4th. Islanders looking to claw back.
The left fielder, number 19, Owen Schmidt.
Schmidt grounded out to second his first time up. First pitch. Might have been a little bit inside. It was upstairs for sure. Count moves to 1-0. Also inside. Foul tip. 2-1 count. Nobody on, nobody out. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the fourth. Junction City leads Kingman 3-0. Swing and miss, strike 2. Count moves even. Here's the pitch, inside. Count runs full. Schmidt, a freshman out of Pratt High School, attends Pratt Community College. And he'll take a walk there.
That walk is sponsored by Polished Coop. Polished Coop itself is just a short walk from the ballpark. Thank you, Polished Coop, for sponsoring the Islanders, and please support local businesses.
Oviatt steps to the plate. He struck out his first time. A pitch swung on and missed. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul ball.
That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that one back to the dugout.
That pitch misses way outside, bounces off the backstop, and Schmidt is just gonna roll back to first and not make a risk advancing. One ball, 2 strikes. That one's inside. Count moves even. Oviatt does have some power. Had 9 extra base hits this past year. At Barton had 4 home runs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And he's 0 for 2.
Designated hitter number 40, Luke Clayton.
Kind of a lackadaisical pickoff move. First pitch to Clayton. Inside ball 1. Clayton was with the Islanders last year. I was kind of filling out my game notes for this season, and I was looking at how big everyone was. I was wondering who the most intimidating Islanders player is. I think you're looking at him at the plate. He's going to ground the ball over to shortstop, throw to second base, goes through his glove, and everyone's safe. Runners on first and second for the Islanders.
The first baseman, number 11, Mac Bowie.
Talking about who's the most intimidating. Clayton listed at 6'4", 225, if anyone was wondering. Mac Bowie comes to the plate. He's got an absurd amount of power. He'll foul tip that one. Not a lot of home runs for the Islanders this year. I believe they just have 2. Bowie has one of them in the last game against Junction City. The game was already well out of hand by that point, but knocking it out of the ballpark is listed on the stat sheet no matter when in a game it happens, and he's gonna line or ground that one past the first baseman. That's gonna be a base hit. Everyone's gonna hold. So now bases are loaded for Carter Helm.
Hi, Carter, there you are.
Right fielder number 1, Carter Helm.
Helm steps up to the plate. Bases are loaded with one out here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Junction City leads it 3-0. That pitch misses inside. Helm struck out his first time up. Outside, ball 2. Time called, that's going to be a mound visit.
This is a 54 chiropractic mound visit. Thank you to 54 Chiropractic for keeping our boys alive.
Okay, gotcha.
2-0 count with bases loaded, one out here, bottom of the 4th. Junction City leads it 3-0. That pitch is going to be grounded softly back to the pitcher. They're going to say it hit the plate for a foul ball. 2-1 the count. Delivery from Hoffman. In there, strike 2, excuse me. Count even, 2 apiece. Driven out into right field. Fielder going back. Tag and a score from third base. So that'll go down as a sacrifice fly for Helm as Schmidt comes around to score.
The second baseman, number 24, Kyle Reese.
Reese 0 for 1 today, still looking for his first hit on the season. Has a runner on first and a runner on third. He'll take ball 1. So the Islanders get on the board. They trail 3-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 outs. That one's inside. A pitch, swing, and a miss. 2-1 the count. Reese still up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Runners on the corners. Brigade lead at 3-1. Pitch to Reese. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Brigade are able to survive with just 1 run in the bases loaded with 1 out. We'll move to the 5th.
The shortstop, number 32, Peyton Fergans.
Fergans comes to the plate 0 for 2 today. Pitch misses outside. Fergans is one of a few players on Junction City who are used to a team being called the Islanders as they play for Texas A&M Corpus Christi. They'll pop that one up into foul territory. It's going to be caught. The shortstop came all the way over to make the play and get the first out.
The right fielder, number 38, Kyler Horseman.
Horseman hit a single his last time up. Catches the inside edge. Down in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Swung on, driven out into right center field. It's deep, it's gone, and someone might have a dent in their car. And Kyler Horseman goes yard. So a 4-1 Junction City lead, just like that.
First baseman, number 20, Braden Harple.
Harple swings and misses, strike one.
Well, that's the third home run for the year.
That one in there, strike two. So Arnsdorf gives up the homer and immediately goes back on the attack. That one bounces off the plate. 1-2 the count.
Now they're moving deep. It's done too late. They're burning down.
Ground ball goes foul. And that car that got hit by the home run, they don't want that to happen again. They're gone. They're going to park just a little bit farther away, maybe. I don't know. Counts 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Now 2 outs here, top of the 5th.
Strikeouts brought to you by Cancun Mexican Grill. The third baseman, number 21, Ian Woida.
Woida 0 for 2 after getting on base with an error in the second. That one's in there, strike one. Oh, that pitch runs inside. That's going to hit him.
The designated hitter, number 10, Gannon White.
White 1 for 2 today. Fielder's choice and a single. A pitch. Misses. I think Plummer's reaction suggests that he has no idea where that misses. Maybe it was a little bit outside, maybe low. Either way, it's ball one. A pitch, grounded, and that's going to be a base hit. Runners on first and second. The catcher, number 6, Jackson Harding. It's going to be a mound visit. It's a 54 chiropractic mound visit. Thank you to 54 Chiropractic for keeping our boys alive. So Coach Munns takes a trip out to the mound to talk to Arnsdorf, who's gone 4 2/3 so far today with 4 runs. I think 1 or 2 of those was unearned. Now Harding comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Flew out his last time up. Ground ball to shortstop. And Ray can't field it. Bases are going to be loaded.
Get one here. You can do it. Keep working. You're right.
Pitch from Arnsdorf. Pitch to the outside edge. Jackson Summers 0 for 1 today. He had a walk back in the second. That one's going to bounce well in front of the plate. 1-1 count. One pitch. This is 2-1 the count. That one's going to run the count 3-1. Bases loaded with 2 outs here. Foul ball runs the count full. Scoreboard all lit up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Junction City leads it 4-1 in the top of the 5th.
You got this.
Arnsdorf deals. Swing. Fouled away.
Keep working.
Pitch. Inside, ball 4. Another run comes home. Left
Keep working. You're right.
Left fielder number 3, Gabe Yanto. Yanto just has 1 at bat today, but he's been on base 3 times. Has a couple walks as he takes strike 1 there. Pitch downstairs. That one misses. 2-1 the count. After that walk, the bases remain loaded.
Right there.
Moves like a conveyor belt. That one's inside. 3-1 the count.
Dig here, Pete. Go.
And a line drive goes foul. Scoreboard all lit up, full count with 2 outs. And another foul ball. Runner is obviously going with any contact here. Ooh.
There it is.
Pop up into the infield. Reese has it for the 3rd out. So the Brigade looked like they could have had a big inning, come across with 2 there in the 5th. They lead 5-1. Third baseman number 16, Blake Koss. He'll take ball 1. Koss 0 for 1 today. Pitch misses outside. Ground ball back to the shortstop, throw over to first in time. The shortstop, number 3, Nash Ray. Ray comes to the plate. He grounded out his first time up. Inside edge, strike 1. Outside ball 1. Pitch misses down. A pitch swung on and fouled away. That is a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that one back to the dugout. 2-2. Grounded back to the shortstop. Throw to first. In time. Fergan's getting a lot of work over there at shortstop this inning. 2 ground balls straight to him. The catcher, number 15, Garen Plummer. And speaking of work for Fergan's over at shortstop, Plummer lined out to him and then grounded out to him in his 2 plate appearances. It's going to be a foul ball off of his leg. Luckily, looked like his upper leg, he'll be fine. Drive into left field for a base hit. Plummer is on. Left fielder, number 19, Owen Schmidt. Schmidt drew a walk an inning ago. Came around to score. That's so far the Islanders' only run of the day. He'll take strike 1. Hoffman deals. Outside. Swing, ground, foul. 1-2 the count. 1 on with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Islanders trail 5-1. Pitch misses. Count moves even. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Two to Schmidt. Fouled away. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. I'm not going to make anyone go into the river to get that. If someone wants to get that, that'd be appreciated, but I am not going to advise it. Could get me or the Islanders into legal trouble, and I'm not wanting that. Count boost full. Foul. Scoreboard all lit up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first for Schmidt. Ground ball up the middle. It's going to not get through, but it's not going to be a clean field by second baseman over there. So we'll have 2 runners on. Catcher Harding going to go talk about something with Hoffman over there. Might see something about Oviatt that they want to discuss how to attack, or just some words of encouragement. The center fielder, number 14, Hayden Oviatt. 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. He had a really good game in his debut on Monday. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So now 2 runners on with 2 outs here. 0 balls, 2 strikes to Oviatt. Hoffman looking to get out of this one without any real damage done. That one misses. Tried to get him to chase. One down. And Harding lost it between his legs. No one decided to take any extra bases, so there's no harm done. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, 2 runners on. Junction C leads Kingman 5-1. Pitch to Oviatt, fouled off.
They're going to be good.
That pitch swung on another foul ball. Good battle from Oviatt here.
I don't know if it's her or if it's her boy.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the 5th inning. Islanders trail by 4. And another foul ball.
Oh, yeah, that one will go.
If one of these can get out of play, Walker Nentel will be getting a nice endorsement. They're getting it over the broadcast. Proud sponsor of the Islanders. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Finally, strike 3. And Hoffman escapes yet again. We'll head to the 6th. Tyler Metz comes to the plate to face the new pitcher for the Islanders. It's Logan Snyder making his first appearance of the season. That pitch in there, strike 1. Snyder committed to play at Sterling College next year. Played at Buhler High School. Being from Buhler, Kansas. That is very logical where he played. Count moves 1-1.
Boy, there's a lot of that.
Threw 10 innings for Bueller this last season. 1-1. In there for a strike. Ball gets away from the catcher, but no harm done.
Again, I like this.
Pitch line back to the pitcher. Snyder couldn't hold it. Throw to first, offline, and it'll be safe.
The shortstop, number 32, Peyton Fergans.
Fergans still looking for an opportunity to get on base today. He's 0 for 3. Pitch from Snyder, misses. One on, nobody out here, top of the 6th inning. Islanders trail Junction City 5-1. A pickoff attempt. It's not going to get them. Pitch to Fergans. Misses up and away. 2-0 count. That pitch misses. Like it might have been a little bit high. 3-0 the count. Walk here would move the runner into scoring position. It's not going to happen on that pitch, though. 3-1 count.
Yeah, why would it take 20 minutes?
Runner goes, foul ball.
That's a Walker Dental foul ball.
Count has moved full in the last just 2 pitches.
They did, and they went to Appendix G.
Snyder deals, runner goes. Strike 3 called, and the throw is not going to get him.
Last play of the game was
Right fielder, number 38, Kyler Horseman.
And Horseman was the cause of an insurance claim just an inning ago. He hit a home run to dead center field that bounced off the roof of someone's car. That car has since moved away from center field, so they're safe from seeing the same fate this time around. A pitch, swing, high fly ball into infield, and it's caught over at second base for the second out.
First baseman, number 20, Braden Harple.
Harple 1 for 3. And that one hit he had was a single that he got an RBI on. But he tried to advance it to second, and he was thrown out there. Swings and misses at strike 1. That one misses 1-1.
Going back. We stopped at the track.
Count even at 1. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. 1 on, 2 outs here. Top of the 6th inning. Junction City leads the Islanders 5-1. Runner goes, swing, high, pop up, and it's caught by the shortstop, and that will retire the side. Scoreless inning in Logan Snyder's Islanders debut. Designated hitter number 40, Luke Clayton. Clayton 0 for 2 today, facing a new pitcher on the mound for the Brigade, Ben George. Gets that pitch in there for a strike. George is a freshman at William Penn University. That one misses. George hails from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. That one misses. 2-1 the count. Played summer ball in the Western Canadian League last year. Swing, high, fly ball, and shallow left field. I think that can be considered more of a pop-up as the shortstop gets over to catch it. The first baseman, number 11, Mac Bowie. Bowie 2 for 2 on the day. A pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. That pitch misses inside. George making his second appearance of the year. He's thrown an inning, gave up 2 walks and struck a guy out. No runs came across. Pitch way inside. Didn't quite hit him, but it came close. 2-1 the count. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Count even 2-2 with 1 out, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, she's scared.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Drop. 3rd strike. And an out over at first. For the 2nd out,
The right fielder, number 1, Carter Helm.
Helm comes to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Hit a sacrifice fly ball his last time up. Pitch. Grounded over to the shortstop. Throw to first. In time. And George has the Islanders down 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 7th. The 3rd baseman, number 21, Ian Moya. 0 for 2, got hit by a pitch his last time up. Snyder in his 2nd inning here of work, and he'll hit another. And I guess the Woida just bad luck today. Another pitch runs in on him, another pitch hits him. And it feels like the players that get hit by a pitch tend to get hit by a pitch more than once in a game from what I've seen for the Islanders this year. That pitch misses, ball 1. Gannon White at the plate. He's 2 for 3. 2-0 the count. Snyder deals. Catches the zone. 2-1 count. 1 on, nobody out here. Top of the 7th inning. Junction City leads it 5-1. Ground ball gets through. It's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to hold at second. So a third straight base hit for Gannon White.
The catcher number 6, Jackson Harding.
Harding is 1 for 3. And a bunt gets down. No one covered first base, and all runners will be safe. A bunt single for Jackson Harding. So bases are loaded with nobody out.
That'll bring up the second baseman, number 2, Jackson Summers.
Summers 0 for 1 with a couple walks, and a walk would bring home a run right here. He'll foul that one away.
That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that one back to the dugout.
Here, 1 pitch. Swung on, fouled away.
Another Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that one back to the dugout. All of these need to go back to the dugout, please.
You should definitely join in.
Pitch from Snyder. Rolls off the glove of Helm. And I don't think he was trying to escape, but made it look like it as he opened the gate over there, chasing after the ball.
Where'd Papa go?
The 1-2 to Summers. Swung on. Hit and to the gap. And that's at least 1. It's going to be more. 1 run comes home. 2 runs come home. And the runner is going to be trapped in between third and home. He's going to be tagged out. So the Islanders get some good news on that play, but not a lot. 2-run score on that double from Jackson Summers.
The left fielder, number 3, Gabe Yanto.
He is 1 for 2 today. 2 walks as well. That pitch smacked hard on the ground. Runner is going to hold at third. So now runners on the corners with 1 out here. Top of the 7th inning. Brigade lead it 7-1. Tyler Metz comes to the plate. He's 2 for 4. We've done an error back in the first. Runner goes. Helm had to pretty much dive to catch that ball, which made it pretty hard to find his footing, and he couldn't make a throw. Pitch to Metz, swing and a miss. On missed. Metz went through the first 3 games for the Brigade without a hit, but he was able to not be ineffective as he ended up drawing 5 walks, getting 3 RBI, and when he got on base, he was able to take advantage of it. Has a couple steals. That one misses. Ball 4. Bases loaded.
Shortstop number 32, Peyton Fergans.
He's 0 for 4. Struck out his last time. That pitch, down low. One 0 from Snyder. This is outside. There's going to be a mound visit.
It's going to be a 54 chiropractic mound visit. Thank you to 54 chiropractic for keeping our boys alive.
Well, we have some time. It'd be a good time to introduce Junction City to the Jayhawk League. This is their first season in the Jayhawk. They've been playing in the Mid-Plains League for a while. They've won 4 straight Cowden Cups, which is the league championship in the Mid-Plains League. They won each of the last 4 before they joined the Jayhawk League this year. The Mid-Plains League is not playing baseball this year. The league has folded. But the Brigade have a championship pedigree heading into the season. And we'll have a chance to compete perhaps in the NBC World Series if they have a good year. That one in there for a strike. Pitch to Fergans. Swung on. Hit deep into left field. And it's going to be short of the fence, but it's going to be extra bases. 2 run. Come home. Or excuse me, that was all 3 runs are on base. So now a 10-1 lead.
Right fielder number 38, Kyler Horseman.
And Horseman comes up to the plate. He's 2 for 4 with a homer. That pitch swung on, missed. Strike 1. A 1 pitch swung on, hit high into right field. Looks like it's going to go into foul territory, and no one's going to get there. So just a long strike there. Oh, 2 the count. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Snyder deals. Swing, ground ball to second base. Throw to first in time.
The first baseman, number 20, Braden Harple.
Harple, 1 for 4. Now, as soon as this pitch comes out of Snyder's hand, that one's outside. Every single player in the Brigade lineup has come to the plate this inning. That one inside, ball 2. Ground ball over to second, fielded, throw, and they got the out. So a big inning there for the Brigade. And the Islanders have a big hill to climb over the next 2.5 innings. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Brigade lead it 10-1.
Number 25, Kyle Reese. Or excuse me, Corey. It's Corey Reese.
Corey takes ball 1. Takes his brother's spot in the lineup. That one misses down low. Corey hit .273 with the Islanders last year. He'll foul that one away.
That's a Walker Dental foul ball.
The 2-1 count. In there for a strike. Count moves even. The pitch from George. Fouled away. Two. It's gonna run inside. Some calls from the Islanders dugout say he got hit. Umpire disagrees. So the count is full. Here's the pitch to Corey. Outside, ball 4. And Reese will take his base anyway.
And I've been married to her 20 years today. Really don't. I don't know about that.
Blake Koss comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2.
Don says ours was 75. Yeah, he said it couldn't be a day over 75.
Inside. 1-0 the count. 1 runner on. Nobody out here. Bottom of the 7th inning.
Yeah, easy going.
That's definitely not.
Junction City leads Kingman 10-1.
Sounds like somebody got a gas.
A foul ball. Count even 1-1.
Oh, just sit down, eat lunch. Laundry. Did it. And then I don't, so I don't answer. And then all of a sudden,
The 1-1 pitch. Down low, ball 2.
Text me if you're too busy. I text Papa yesterday. Did you check the South
So now a 2-1 count to Cos.
With all the rain.
That pitch. Swung on, grounded.
Bye, guys.
And a base hit will bring Nash Ray to the plate.
The shortstop, number 3, Nash Ray.
Nash is gonna bunt. Over to first. Not in time. Bases loaded for the Islanders.
This is going to be a 54 chiropractic mound visit. Thank you to 54 Chiropractic for keeping our boys alive.
Now bases loaded for George, who, if you look at the numbers, does sometimes have his struggles. This year at William Penn, through 6 innings, gave up 16 earned runs. Last year in his summer ball league in the Western Canadian League, had an ERA north of 9.
I guess. I'll be nice. What you have?
Canada itself is north of 49. Different states. It's more northeast of Hawaii, I would suppose, but still north.
The catcher, number 15, Garen Plummer.
Plummer comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch. Down low, ball 1. One count. Bases loaded here, nobody out. The 1-1 pitch, outside, ball 2. Brigade lead at 10-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. The 2-1. Inside. Now 3-1 is Plummer. Ground ball over to third. And he tagged Reese. And they'll say he's out at first. So the Brigade thought they had a double play, and Islanders dugout is arguing about a foul ball. And apologize for any language that may have come over the broadcast. Junction City is obviously excited about that big play, leaving the bases stranded. So the Islanders had some life and just step on third base, tagged Corey Reese, and then the throw to first, they said, was in time for the third out. So a triple play for Junction City. New pitcher on the mound for the Islanders. It's Landon Parks. He'll face Ian Wojda, who led off the last inning with a hit by pitch. Parks will be at McPherson College next year. He's given up 3 earned runs in just 2/3 of an inning so far this year for the Islanders, but had an ERA under 2 in 11 innings at Hutch High School last year as the count moves to 1-2. That one fouled away. Count stays 1-2. Wojda is 0 for 2 and probably feels 0 for 4, but he's gotten on base twice with a hit by pitch. And a high, shallow pop-up into right field. And it just kept going. It was caught out there by Corey Reese. Designated hitter number 10, Gannon White. White 3 for 4. He finds the gaps and he hits the ball. And a fly ball out to left field. It's caught right there. The catcher number 6, Jackson Harding. Harding is either 2 for 4 or 3 for 4. I didn't see what the ruling in the 4th inning on his play was that was a hit or an error. And a ground ball gets the Brigade down in order 1, 2, 3, and will head to the bottom of the inning. Islanders trail by 9. So George comes onto the mound for another inning for Junction City. Islanders have a big hill to climb in just 2 innings. Left fielder number 19, Owen Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 2 on the day. He drew a walk back in the 4th. He'll take ball 1 there. He'll take ball 2 there. Some big championship series starting tonight outside of Kansas. There's a ground ball over to first, and that'll be the first out. Center fielder number 14, Hayden Oviatt. Oviatt 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts today. First pitch, inside ball 1. As I was talking about some of the championships happening today, the Women's College World Series for softball. We're in the top of the 7th inning, which is the last inning in college softball. Texas leads Texas Tech 2-1 as there's a foul ball. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that one back to the dugout. So the Longhorns look to beat the Red Raiders, who just beat Oklahoma, to end a chance at a ridiculous 5-peat. Well, it would have been, but obviously Oklahoma ended up losing and not getting there. 2-1 the count. And pitch. Ooh, way inside. 3-1. And then the Stanley Cup final started tonight. The Florida Panthers lead the Edmonton Oilers 3-2 after the second period. And that's going to be a walk for Oviatt. That walk is sponsored by Polish Coop. Polish Coop is just a short walk from the ballpark. Thank you to Polish Coop for sponsoring the Islanders, and please support local businesses. The designated hitter, number 40, Luke Clayton. A swing and the bat goes flying, and the Brigade goes sprawling all over the place. And it looks like no one got hurt, so that's just the most dangerous strike been seen this season for the Islanders. Runner goes. The 0-1 is a foul ball. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Looks like some kids are already on the mission to bring it back to the dugout. Pitch, swung on, driven, another foul ball. Walker Dental foul ball. Pitch to Clayton, misses. 1-2 the count. A pitch, swung on, another foul ball. So Walker Dental foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And the bat goes flying again. Runner moves over to second. He's safe. But that's a dramatic strikeout for Luke Clayton. Runner moves to third, and he's thrown out. The Islanders thought that they had caught the Brigade sleeping. They had not. So we head to the ninth. Islanders trail by 9. Landon Park stays on the mound for the Islanders. Second baseman number 2, Jackson Summers. Summers hit a bases clearing double his last time up. Pitch is outside. Misses 2-0. That one catches his own. Parks got the Brigade down in order his last time. Foul ball. That's a Walker Dental foul ball. Please bring that one back to the dugout. A pitch. It's the ball. Count runs full. Payoff pitch. Misses. Left fielder number 3, Gabe Yanto. Yanto taking his 6th stroll up to the plate. He has walked, had a single, walked again, popped out to second base, then hit another single, which makes him 2 for 3. A pitch. Swung on, line to first base, and Bowie's going to step on the bag for 2 outs on a double play. Center fielder, number 11, Tyler Metz. Metz 2 for 4 today. Walked his last time up. Oh, it's not Metz at the plate. It's going to be Gus Keller stepping up to the plate. He's 0 for 4 so far with the Brigade. He'll pop that one up, and a nice diving play. So not a lot to write home about so far for the Islanders, but that was a good defensive inning with a double play and a nice grab over there by the shortstop. Led to the bottom of the ninth. Islanders got a battle. Mac Bowie steps up to the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Takes ball 1. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch from George. Swing and miss, strike 1. On misses up and away. So a 3-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count runs full to Bowie. Upstairs, ball 4. Right fielder number 1, Carter Helm. Helm actually playing catcher now, not right field, but was the right fielder on the lineup card to start the game. Swing and a miss, big hack for strike 1. Helm 0 for 2 today with a sacrifice fly. Count moves to 0-2. Back pick, tries to get Bowie. Not going to get him. Junction City dugout doesn't like it. One ball, 2 strikes. George delivers. Upstairs. Count even at 2. 2-2 to Helm. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brigade 2 outs away. Number 25, Corey Reese. Reese walked in his only plate appearance so far today. And he'll take ball 1 there. Islanders back at home tomorrow against Hayesville, the Aviators. They have a 2-game series. They'll be at home tomorrow and in Hayesville on Thursday. The 1-1 pitch. Catches the zone, strike 2. 1 on, 1 out here, bottom of the 9th. Junction City leads it 10-1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third baseman number 16, Blake Koss. 1 for 3 today. Foul ball. Pitcher deals. Down low. Ball 1. Count even now. 1-1. Runner on first with 2 outs. Pitch in the dirt. George deals. Way inside, 3-1. High pop-up. Called for and caught by second base. And that'll do it for tonight's ball game. That will do it for tonight's ball game. Junction City wins it 10-1. We'll be back tomorrow night to play Hayesville. So the Islanders fall 10-1. They fall to 0-4 on the season. The Brigade get back to 500. 2-2. This is their best record they've had in the Jayhawk League. And they're looking to continue their momentum heading into their next series. So that will do it from the island. Junction City takes both games against Kingman. I've been Ashton Timish on the broadcast.